Oh, what a year, my guy. What a year. I'm surprised it's almost over finally. I really felt like we'd be trapped in time here. Alright. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 26. That's the last time you'll ever see my wonderful Vlogmas intro. Releasing it for the last time today with Sarah. We're here obviously seeing this in San Francisco again to do our gift exchange. And I forgot my camera battery. So I pulled out my camera and I was like, Sarah, you should vlog. And
64 gig iPhone.
there was nothing in there, but thank God for her unlimited storage. So everyone thanks Sarah.
Oh my gosh.
You can go first.
I don't even want to rip this paper. My mom would be proud of me for saving this paper.
Oh my God. Why you do that? Oh my God, I can't get it out. Just pull it.
Oh my God, this is so my aesthetic. I have been like eyeing
light
this
up moon
for the longest time. This is like Ariana Grande aesthetic, whatever. Moonlight aesthetic.
It's something that you probably wouldn't buy for yourself, but I feel like it's something you totally need. I was like, this is the ideal gift because like it's like too much to like just get it on a
I
whim.
would just be like, you know what I need?
Light up moon. But it's so cute.
It is really cute. And this is perfect because I have like globe lights in my room. Oh my God, I'm ready.
Yay!
I'm ready. I'm always saying, want anyone of importance to do free marketing for you? Splurge whatever it costs to get a neon sign that says some fake deep shit on it.
Neon, cool lighting, and tiling.
Yeah, there's literally
Mosaic.
there's literally a store called Dinosaur Coffee in Silver Lake where they have a neon sign that says things will be fine, and every season they just change the like wreath around it. They just change the decoration. People live for it. I went there and I spent like $12 on a parfait and coffee, and it was horrible. It tasted like tan bark, but I still did it because I was like, oh, like I'm here, like I
gotta
better,
do it
I gotta do
to
it.
appreciate.
So you know, the area is not on that.
All right, we both have the same color scheme.
Thought you liked this
First
box.
thing.
First thing.
These are perfect! Oh my God, guys, they're little flamingo gold earrings. These are perfect because my name in band is Flamingo Shocker, so it's oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm perfect for the Rose Bowl. Okay.
You know, Catherine's hard to shop for because you can't get her an iPhone case.
Do not
says-
toot until fruit. Oh, it's custom Disney merch! It's so cute! Is this from Uniqlo? Oh my God.
Very Catherine succulent
Floral.
aesthetic.
Oh my God, this is perfect. This is all we're gonna do today is just go to succulent shops.
I know.
Oh my God, this is amazing!
I know.
I can't believe this exists in the universe.
I know, trust
It's
me.
like literally perfect for me.
I sent it to Camille
It's
and
like my ideal color aesthetic too.
I'm telling you.
Ah!
With a denim jacket.
This is why you need friends, just so that they know what to buy you. Like you
yeah.
have to make good friends so that they have good presents, not just people you vaguely know.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're gonna be vague gifts. It's like an ideal gift.
Oh yeah. Get your candles out of here.
Merry day after Christmas. Oh, what a year, my guy. What a year. I'm surprised it's almost over finally. I really felt like we'd be trapped in time here. You're always patient and helpful and supportive. More than anything, you're always there for me, all of us in the squad, and for others in general. I really wish you weren't piecing out of here in May because 90% of my entertainment is derived from our little little shenanigans and adventures. But I am so proud of you and your future, and you further inspire me to keep working hard and busting my toot off to make it like you someday. Follow her.
Like it's really scary. I can't even.
It like starts out really small, and then it just gets like.
Oh yeah, because I was like, I better take up that space.
Oh, that's so special.
Babby, your Babby. His head's so soft. She's never felt a softer head.
Welcome to brunch in San Francisco. What is it? Cinnamon croissant French toast. Sara got it with strawberries on top. Good.
There's gasoline in your heart. There's fire in mine. I know I'm never gonna like you, but there's always nighttime. There's a lot of fun in your eyes.
inside this store.
Ooh, smell me through the phone. Ooh, I like this. Plants and myself. Great.
Oh, these are so cute.
I know. Oh, this is Nora. Wow. Happy Hanukkah. You're right. So cute.
Oh my gosh, that's so precious. Look at how adorable. What's this one?
So easy to
It's a
make, though.
fish? That's literally my kind of Christmas.
Joyous Noel, Christmas
So I feel like whatever I make on my channel ends up being one of three things. Either one, it's an aesthetic vlog where I do a bunch of like cool time lapses, the music's all good. Or second, it's like a funny vlog where it's just like a bunch of random clips with my friends and just like cackling and like nothing makes sense and it's just like a bunch of random clips. Or three, it's like a venting vlog where I don't really show anything that happened in the day. I just sort of like talk about something and reflect on something. And today's vlog is definitely the first one. It's an aesthetic vlog, so. And no further proof than this sink is literally a piece of like fossilized wood. I cannot be more in love with San Francisco. I just forgot how perfect the city is for me. Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen. Why don't I own this article of clothing? Where's it from? Like Anthro?
It's from Topshop at Nordstrom.
Again, Sarah changed her outfit to fit the theme of this beautiful, we're at a garden now, it's actually a different place, so it's an outdoor sort of warehouse such thing, because Sarah knows the spots. How would this look like something I'd have in my yard? I would totally own this. Amazing. Truly. Tell me you found a better looking place than this. Like what the? I'm just too excited to be moving back here, seriously. I really have no content to offer for this vlog. It's pretty much all just showing you how beautiful San Francisco is, so you're welcome. Like, what a comfy place to just hang out. A lovely little shop here. It's called Flora Grubbs Gardens, if you want to come visit. The amount of things I've learned today about plants. If you're not into plants yet, you will be, guaranteed. Since we didn't have a lot of speaking content because we were literally just like ogling over plants.
Yeah.
We were just like addicted to those succulents. We're gonna have a little segment on our show. Since this is the last time I'm gonna see Sarah before New Year's, like before 2017, we're gonna reflect on things we wish we had not learned, but we did in 2016, aka things that probably were painful to learn and we're bitter about them now, but we learned them and we're here to share, because Sarah's probably one of the most reflective people I know, honestly. Like, if you go on any of her social media, which are all banging, like, I'm pretty sure you guys should be following her on social media because she's so much more active than I am. So her account is IOMOO, IOMOO. Here's like some of the pages if you want to follow any of these, but I highly recommend it because she has some awesome pieces of insight on her social media. But in any case,
Thank you.
I mean, just look at that blouse. In any case, so what is your first thing you wish you had not learned but you did in 2016?
Just that love is fake in general. It's just completely like, no, it's just not happening. It's not real. Love is not real. I would say the first thing that came to mind, you gotta do what you gotta do to be emotionally healthy with your family. That was kind of the first thing I learned. I just noticed that like my most successful semester at college, I got a 4.0, was just like not distancing myself, but like allowing myself to not feel the pressures of the holidays and what other people do and comparing myself to other families, because like I think I have a very healthy dynamic with my family, even though it's maybe less conventional. And I don't know, I just, I guess like I realized that, and I just wish that it hadn't been so stigmatized and I didn't have to feel so guilty about it.
I wish I hadn't learned that not everything happens for a reason. I used to be a huge believer in that, and this year pretty much shattered that belief for me, because there are some things that are so painful that you just cannot find any justification, any reason for it. Like, this kind of pain exists. Like, there's some things I feel like you don't have to go through such amount of pain to learn. So unfortunately, that huge like mantra that I had going into my life of like everything happens for a reason, I learned wasn't true this year, and sometimes I wish I hadn't learned that, but I did, and I don't now, so.
To go off of that, I think something that I read online that resonated with me a lot was that, like, we shouldn't treat, like, grieving as a process of, like, growing. Like, sometimes grieving is just grieving. Like, I think that, like, there's a lot of value in, like, the statement, like, allow yourself to feel sad, I guess reflect, but like I don't think that you have to think of everything as like, okay, what can I learn from this? Because sometimes like that's just a really self-destructive thought.
Yeah.
Like, what can I learn from this? Like, as if you made some kind of mistake that like if you had just done one thing differently, like that's a very, very unhealthy way of thinking. And I can be like that sometimes, where I just kind of like spiral into like a little like just my own hole, and I'm just kind of like freaking out about like, shoot, if I just did one thing differently, if I, if it could have ended differently. And I don't know, I think that like by allowing myself to just feel sad and like have my space and like, I don't know, just know, like, even if other people are concerned for me, just like let myself like have that time, that just like, I don't know,
that's so true.
Yeah, it helped.
Yeah, I feel like I also unfortunately learned that hard work doesn't pay off sometimes. Like, I worked really hard this summer to get an internship, and I thought I was doing all the right things, and I thought I was doing a lot more than maybe some of my peers were doing. I thought I was being very proactive and reaching out as much as I possibly could, and still basically everything fell through. Nothing really worked out. I still got an internship, but it like wasn't really, exactly aligned with what I wanted. And so I feel like, I tried my best, and then in the full-time job search, things worked out for me. I worked really, really hard, but I wouldn't even attribute the reason why I got a full-time job to like my hard work. Success is equal parts preparation and opportunity, and that's something that was really hard for me to learn this year, and like I do now, but like I wish that whatever you do creates your reality. Like, I wish that you could just put all your hard work in and it would make the end result, but sometimes it happens that like you can do as much as you want on your end, and just the cosmic things that be, won't let that happen. So
it's just luck.
It's just there's such a good chunk of luck involved, and it's so easy to sort of just be like, well, like I didn't get it just because it was just like, some piece of luck didn't work out. But like, honestly, you shouldn't always attribute your rejections to like your fail of hard work. Like, sometimes you did what you could and just didn't work out on the other end, and like that's nothing to be ashamed of. So it's hard for me to come to grips with that. But
and I just learned that like, you can't just bullshit things and do the very least of people's expectations and expect to, like, succeed in life. And I don't know, I've always, unrelated to anything else, I just have very high expectations of myself. And when I was in high school, like, I kind of thought, like, oh, if I cut corners, like, I can kind of
skate through.
Yeah. Exactly. And I don't know, I just realized that, like, I have a lot of friends, for instance, who do science, and I'm not saying every person in science does this, okay? But, like, people in, like, my friends in science will sometimes cheat or sometimes plagiarize, anything along those lines in terms of, like, their work. And, I don't know, it just kind of begs the question of, like,
do you deserve
to become a doctor or become a nurse and, like, be in charge of other people's well-being if, like, you're just kind of BSing it? Like, I understand that, like, tests can be rough and stuff like that. I always thought it was going to be, like, oh, my parents think I'm going to be great, so I'll be great. And, like, yeah, that's, like, it's amazing to have that kind of support. But, like, at the end of the day, like, you have to be putting out work that's, like, valued by other people, and you have to be working really hard. I don't know. I mean, honestly, I think the reason that, like, we're kind of circling this theme is just because, like, your junior year of, like, any level of education, like, we're in college, obviously. I mean, you go through a lot of changes. You stop going to parties. Like, at the very least. I don't know. You start thinking about what you're going to do when you graduate and whatever. But I think one thing that I learned this year that, it's not that I wish I didn't learn, but I wish I had just been more self-aware of, because I'm a very self-aware person, is just, I don't know, I always thought if I get perfect grades, or if I just lost X amount of pounds, or if I just had perfect skin, if I was just like this and that. If I was just better in an area that I feel I'm lacking in, my life would be perfect. Like, I would never be sad. I would never, like, be down or anything like that. And as I said before, like, I did really well this semester. I felt that I was, like, very balanced in my life. And I still found myself having those moments of, like,
Doubt.
just, like, doubt and insecurity. Yeah, like, I just didn't feel good. And it wasn't attributed to anything.
Or even if you do the validation of, like, the good grades and everything, your self-worth still might suffer. You know?
Yeah.
That's like a painful thing. Like, all these things obviously are things that we have come to terms with and are adult realizations that I pretty much probably like most people have if they're self-aware human beings. But it's like a lot of suffering to come to these conclusions and to grapple with these things. So I just wanted to share some of the reflections we've had, because I feel like we've both had like an incredibly just like grief-fraught and tumultuous, but also very rewarding year in the same way. So say goodbye to Sarah for the rest of 2016,
guys.
unless you catch up with her.
See you next year.
Unless you catch up with her and her succulents on Instagram, so.
It's all